Water. Hello, everyone. My scrunchie I made today. Ooh, got hair on it. How's everybody today? I figured I'd come back for an hour and do 1 hour reading, and it's through 2 now, so I'll do here till 3 o'clock. And angels we have is Archangel Rahu. The angels are we angels are I can't even see. I need my glasses because I got the light on too dark. I can't even see. I want to say to the angels today. The angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts will be resolved. Relationship harmony. We have prioritize. Archangel Metatron. Focus on your higher priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Brilliant idea. Your idea is divinely guided. Archangel Uriel. Take action and bring your idea to fruition. Divine time, Archangel Rahul, everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to with getting blessings. You will soon understand. Everything will balance out. Teaching and learning. It's about teaching and learning. Whatever we learn, we teach others. So we help others to learn about themselves, to heal themselves. And, healing ourselves healing ourselves is something that nobody else can do. And it's the hardest things, right? So, anyways. So if you have a question, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. If you want a private personal reading, like a personal reading, private reading, email me. Everything is in the description. Prices are there for that too as well. I'm doing a special today for $4.44 a reading, and anybody that's new here gets a free message. So get your first free question answered. I just got my hoose coat on around my legs so I can stay warm, and I got my fancy sweater on. So cheers. Cheers. Thanks for the likes, guys. Come and say hello. Even if you don't want a reading, come chat with me and stuff. All right. How's tonight going to go? Let's see. How's tonight going to go? Is there a lot of people who are going to get the notifications? The people that need to get a reading? All right, let's see. Well, we got the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Oh, yeah. So there's going to be some people today that that are excited about following their spiritual path. And I am a tarot reader, but I'm also I've been doing tarot for the last 8 years, but I'm a spiritual light worker way before that. I'm a spiritual person. That's how I was born. Comes natural to me. All right. So who's going to come and get a reading? Let's see if we can predict that. All right, who's going to come in and get a reading? Somebody is going to come and get a reading that, look at these cards. If you know tarot, you know what that means. This is like the Knight of Wands, this is like the horny guy or the excited person, or doesn't have to be a guy, but somebody from the past that didn't see your worth just wants to rush in and get a reading. It's like intuition. Hangman. Empress. Strength card. 2 of Cups. Who are you? Someone that fought with me before. Okay, so if this is a reading that somebody I feel this is towards me, somebody's coming to get a reading towards me or something, because that's what I'm getting out of this. Who is it? I have a feeling, but by the energy, it showed me who was, like what, you usually know who the person is by what they've done to you or what you're going through with them, or whatever. So, yes, I made some more feta, whatever cheese, they're like German homemade cheese, and I tried it today with some yogurt, and I had a little bit of milk that went bad, and I was like, that's not enough to make any. So I used a little bit of yogurt, plain yogurt that I had, and I added that to it, and I just heated it up, and then I added a little bit of vinegar, and I got about probably half a cup out of that. So I'm gonna, after this hour, I'm gonna make myself one of those patties and fry them in butter and eat that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just had my nice bath today already. I didn't wash my hair though. I don't like to dry my hair out too much. Anyways, this is there. Wait, not even my moderators are here. What? Where's my moderators at? Oh, I have the other thing on. I mean, I didn't click it off yet. Yeah, I didn't see nobody nobody live, and then I did see one person live, and I did, and they also uploaded a really beautiful song, somebody. But if they're not coming in here, I'm not going to shout them out. I'm not going to do that no more. No more shout outs unless people come in here. I'm waiting. Oh, I almost want to sing. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. I hate to go. Oh no, channeling somebody. All right, so I'm just gonna step away for a minute and make those patty things if nobody comes in here. So I'm just sitting here looking at myself like a mirror. So yeah, one free question for new subscribers, and if you're existing subscribers, you can come in here and chat with me. And we can just talk about things or whatever. I can read the chat now. I can see the chat because I'm on my computer, so I can see that. I was so tired earlier. I literally would lay down for a little bit after my bath. I got tired for some reason, really tired. And I didn't get up till 3 o'clock today? I'm kind of a night owl. So I figured I'm not going to sit here and waste my nights anymore, just scrolling and scrolling the YouTube. So I might as well come on and do some work and build the channel up, And that's why I'm here to do the free messages. And maybe that will get the channel out there more. Maybe YouTube will push it more if I'm doing free messages and stuff that can help people. I had a few people last night, but I haven't been doing this for a while, so it's got to the algorithm has to pick it up. So I get that. So I know enough about the algorithm now that I know why this happens. So once the algorithm gets a hold of it, then it's gonna go all the way. Because then I'll be motivated to come on here each time. Right now, I've been just slowly observing how it works, how YouTube works. You know what I mean? And yeah, if you don't upload for a couple days and take a couple days off or whatever, they will you will lose a couple subscribers each time. But if you still keep uploading when you're taking time off your live, if you're doing live streams all the time and you're still doing uploads, you're doing both. And then when you're you create some uploads that you want to upload while you're not going to be there and then have them premiere, that's another way to do it. if you're going to go on vacation, or take a little time off, do some pre videos and make the intentions for the for when they're going to go live, right? So the readings on that energy. So that's how you do it. But I have to get motivated. Like, I get more motivated when I come live and there's others I can interact with. That's just how I am. I like to interact with people so then I can literally help them. Like, I know that I get like, I only got like maybe 50 views or whatever whenever I do a reading. It doesn't matter whether I do all 12 signs reading or whether I do a collective reading. It's the time is the amount of views that I get is pretty much the same. But people do start coming in more when I do all the signs, but it takes a lot of energy too. So instead of doing that like every day, I'd like to just come on here and give like some personal messages so then you can really use it for your life. Because personal messages are always better. Like, it's good to watch tarot, like if you're just learning about tarot and learning to understand it, it's good to watch like the general readings, your signs readings, stuff like that. And if you know your story, then you know whether the reading is tapping into your energy or not. And they're not always going to when they're general. But you can learn a lot about stuff by watching your own readings. Like, I wouldn't suggest always watching cross-watcher readings. Sometimes, yeah. But it can take you down a negative mindset if you believe a lot of the things that person could be doing when it's, may not be their reading at all. You know what I mean? So, that's why it's not good to like watch cross-watcher, because if you don't know much about, like, if you don't know everything about the cross-watcher, how will you know if their reading resonates or not, right? But if you're watching your own reading, you know if it resonates or not. Hey, Jasmine, welcome back. Nice to see you. So I did get myself a couple pre-rolls today, and I did smoke one earlier. I might smoke one here if nobody comes in. I might just sit here and do a 420. And I've been like really just like, smoking it when I really need it, because I have a lot of issues. I have severe PTSD and also like, sleeping disorder, eating disorder, skin disorder. So there's a few things, So I'm just trying to, like, as much as I can, just use my own energy and my own awareness and stuff like that, and not overuse cannabis either. Just like I did with my tarot. Like, I'm not a tarot abuser. I don't abuse my tarot readings and stuff like that. And I want to be the same way with other things. And I want to quit smoking cigarettes. I tell myself that I figured it out. If I quit smoking cigarettes and I only, get cannabis whenever, get a little bit of cannabis and stuff and just use it when I really need it, and I save my money, then I can get a new vehicle. And if I quit smoking, then I could probably afford a new vehicle, which I desperately need because I want a new vehicle, but I want something that's big enough for my dog. And so we can travel to go see my kids. And I want to go travel other places, but I want to go visit my kids. So I miss my kids. Yeah, I'm not emotionally happy where I am, like, without my kids. Like, yeah, we can talk every time we want, but I mean, they don't always want to. And I don't really like phone conversations all the time. I like to be around my kids sometimes. How are you doing tonight, Jasmine? My dog is snoring right now. Yeah. My house is almost too peaceful now. It's like It's kind of weird living alone. Like I'm still like, I don't like it. I don't like being in a house by yourself. I mean, I have my dog and stuff, but it sucks not having like another person to talk to. But when my son was living here, he didn't want to talk to me. So, but I could still bug him, you know. But now I can't even do that. Now it's just like sending texts and he don't respond, just like all my friends. At least one of my sons still responds like more often. The other one just gets annoyed. He doesn't like to be on the phone or text. Should do a collective reading. Okay, who's being defensive? Somebody that like is very excited is like is being defensive. Let's just see energy. What we're reading. Why is this defensive energy? What's your sign, Jasmine? I think you told me last night, but I forget. Oh, could be Sagittarius that's like a little defensive watching. Could be Sagittarius. Ace of Wands. I mean, yeah, the Ace of Wands. Saying that somebody could be watching right now. King of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine, or a Sagittarius. Or somebody that's been defensive and they want to make peace. And they, you know, they've been receiving messages from the divine, whoever this is, whoever I'm reading for. But they are being stubborn. They have been stubborn. They know this. They know that they've been stubborn. But they want to bring peace into the situation here. And they've been getting a lot of messages from Spirit. And they're getting some clarity about why nothing has happened yet. Because they've been the stubborn one. They've been the confused one. So like we got the King of Swords, they're coming to a clear understanding that, you know, that the celebration can't happen because of this. Because somebody doesn't see the offer being, you know, somebody's realizing they have not been listening to the messages from Spirit. So when Spirit was telling them something, when Spirit was giving them a message about a love offer, this person has not been listening to that. That's why the celebration has not been happening. That's why they're not having peace. They're realizing it now. They realize that they were the ones that were confused and they were not making a choice. So yeah, this person was not making a choice. They were very confused. This person could have been very confused about religion too, or conforming. This person could have been very confused about conforming, like, you know, a certain way. Could be a Taurus as well. But this person wants to come in and offer love. This could also be a family member or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They want to heal the situation. They do feel invested in the situation. And they do want that happily ever after. This is someone that has learned a lot from the time that there's fight happened. This person has learned a lot since they isolated themselves, they gone within. They've done some soul searching. And then, so they've come to the realization that they're the problem. So they realize that they have realized that they were the problem. So they've really been thinking about this, talking to you, collective, and moving to calmer waters. Well, it makes a lot of sense for my situation. So moving to calmer waters and stop holding back and making things right. So this person's been holding back and you know, they've been stressed out and they felt like they didn't feel good enough or they felt alone, but they have a new idea. They're excited again. They had that excitement again about what they wished for, but this person still needs to heal. So this person still needs to heal because they still leave you out all the time mentally, like they make you feel left out all the time. So this person still has some healing to do, okay? So they're coming to a lot of realization and they want to make this offer to you. They've been watching you. Somebody's watching you. And they want like security with you. 4 wands. Hey, Wanda. Yeah, they want to work this out. Whoever this person wants to work this out, but they feel like you're gonna like not be. They feel like that you're not gonna want to that you're not gonna make a decision, or you're feeling like you don't know enough to make a decision about this person. But the truth is, this person has been working on their pentacles and working on themselves, and they do love you. Okay, so collective, this person does want to love you and want to start over here. They may even want to apologize to you or give you a little gift. I feel like they're going to surprise you here and then make things right. They want to make things right. They still want you. Somebody still wants you. They're very attracted to you and they love you. Okay. So that's what I got. Somebody from past life. Okay. Or past life connection. Lovers. So it could be a soulmate, King of Pentacles. So somebody's bossing up. Somebody has been in their they've been figuring things out since the last fight that you guys had. They've been figuring things out. How's Wanda? How's Jasmine? I almost called you Jamie. What was that? Maybe there's a Jamie that. So thinking about you, Jasmine. I need to really clear my computer out because this one file keeps popping up and I don't know why. I need to go back to school for some computers things. I think. All right, I'm going to smoke this joint if nobody comes in and get a reading. It's only $4.44. It's like a latte. It's like a latte, and you get a lot of information about yourself. Like I give like detailed messages. Even if it's free, it's still very detailed. So we're going to light this beautiful doobie. And, doobies are a way of smudging too. You know what I'm saying? They are a way of smudging too. Yeah. And for those people that, are against cannabis, like cannabis can be bad for you if you overdo it or if you don't know which one is the right one for you. It's like everything else. You got to figure out which one is the right one that suits you. But it can be very helpful. Anyways, so that was a little collectively reading, guys. Like somebody wants to move to calmer waters and wants to apologize, and they don't want to end things. They've been going back and forth. They have realized what they did. Once we start loving ourselves, we do know what we did wrong. You know what I mean? There's always two sides to the story, and then there's the two sides of the stories, the true parts of the two sides of the stories, not the other person's perspective. Because there's like somebody may have done something, but it may have seemed really bad or whatever, but the other person may have not known why or whatever. So there is two sides of the story, and then there's the full story. So there's really no right or wrong. Everybody has a little bit of wrong in any situation. I'll never say that I didn't do anything wrong. Like, even though I try to be a good person most of the time, and I don't even make fun of people, or I don't do any of that stuff. Or I don't laugh when someone else makes fun of somebody or hurt somebody's feelings. I don't do those things. I don't ever feel right about those things. Or gang up on someone. No, I don't do that. But it's been done to me. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to sit here. 24 minutes already. I'm not going to save this live stream. Well, maybe I will because I did a reading. No, maybe I'm not going to. I'm not going to save it or not. If people do come in, then I will. But I've only got 45 minutes left. And then I don't have to. Maybe I should go make some food while I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, dude. Somebody better get a reading. Somebody. Or if you don't want a reading, anybody that don't want a reading and, you do like my channel or you do like support my channel and what I do. Maybe if you don't need the help, somebody in your family does. And also, like, what I do is, like, people can buy people readings too. Like, you can gift somebody a reading and they can come into the live, and while I'm doing the live reading, and do it. And do it. What's way up to? Yeah, like, you used to be my moderator, but none of my moderators have showed up. Not even Will. But Will's probably gone to bed. It's 2 a.m. So he'll probably come in shortly because he usually wakes up in the middle of the night. I know Will that well already. I think he usually wakes up from, like, we are in season changing. So usually when the seasons change, Will has allergies and stuff, and then keep him up sometimes at night. So he'll probably be in here soon. I think the panel. The planet Earth needs help. I know, right? How come nobody lets them know where I am? I'm here to help. How come nobody lets planet Earth know? So this is a pretty good deal for, like, for 4 joints for $10. That's pretty good. And that keeps me from not having to roll them and stuff. It actually keeps me not to smoke as much. Like, if I'm sitting there and having to roll, I'm like, and I roll a couple and then I end up smoking a couple, right? But, like, if I have them like that, then I just, like, kind of savor them a little bit. Anyway, so look away if you're somebody that's triggered by weed, or if you recently quit or something like that. But like I said, weed is not bad for you unless you overdo it or use the wrong stuff. Nimo, hello. Yeah, it usually takes about 20 minutes for people to start getting the notifications. And I did put in big capital letters, so people should be able to find it easily. Yeah, Jovel is, like, doing music. She's live doing music. And she uploaded a song. It was very beautiful. She has a beautiful voice. I've been, like, really quitting. So I have been quitting something. I've been quitting my sugar, like, not sugar in my coffee, but I've been cutting down on my sweets at all, like junk food, sweets like that. Like, I love to get my chocolate bars and my candies. I love to have my candies at night before I go to bed. Something to, like, put in my mouth before I go to bed. Don't get any wrong ideas, guys. Anyways, but I've been not doing that. Instead, I, like, if I feel like something sweet, I just go get a drink of water. Or I'll make myself something else that's kind of snacky but not sugar, like this cheese cookie things that I'm going to be making. You're not fat. Eat anything you want to. No, but even though if we're not fat, it can still, like, affect our heart. It can affect our brain. It can affect all that shit. You know what I mean? And if you have skin issues, eating a lot of sugar and stuff can really be bad for your skin. And I'm going through a breakout in my skin right now because of the season. The weather's changing, so does my skin and the issues I have with my skin. But I'm going to see my dermatologist on the 18th. So, gosh, I hope I don't miss that appointment, because it takes, like, quite a few months to even get an appointment with my dermatologist. So I need to go see her, and also get a refill on my cream and stuff. I got cream that is a steroid cream mixed with cortisone to heal my spots that I break out. All right, Nemo, are you new subscriber here? I'm gonna keep it keep, like, looking. Oh yeah, we are at a very special number right now. Nemo, you just became a very special number on my channel. You became number 1,177. And 77 is a good number. So if I had 7 more, then it'd be 777. So anyway, 7 is a good number. Can I ask, does Wayne only want to be friends with me, or is he the one that is coming towards me before the weekends? Thank you. All right, well, let's ask. Hey, Fries. You're going to get a message today? Now, where did I put my ashtray? Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, we're just going to put it in the weed tray then. Alrighty. Just take a CP1Q1. I do. I've been pleasantly plumped once, like when I was really, really happy. Like the first time I ever really fell like in love. Like for the first year, I was like pleasantly plumped. My pants were size 12. Yes, they were. And I'm a size 7 now. Like I've been a size 5. I went down to size 5 at one time. I wasn't healthy then. But now I'm a size 7 to 9, some 9, some 9. So now I'm a good size. So yeah, I can get like fat. Anybody can get fat. But even if you don't get fat, you can get that fat around your heart and stuff like that, and it can cause you problems too. And I think I am borderline diabetic, so I have had the blood pressure problems before. Like, all right, let's see. Does Wayne want to be more? Okay, so does Wayne want to be friends with? Want to be only friends? Or is he the one coming towards this weekend? Coming towards you this weekend? Is he the one that's coming? Is Wayne the one that's coming towards her in this weekend? And what are his intentions? Are they more than friends? Is Wayne the one that's coming towards her this weekend? The world card came in reverse. Let's pull again. But somebody wants to move to calmer waters. Somebody doesn't want something to end. Somebody doesn't want something to be over. Does he want to be more than friends? Does Wayne want to be more than friends? He wants to be more than friends. Yeah, he doesn't want things to end. He wants to start fresh. Like he wants to start over. He wants to wants everything with you, the family. And so he wants to move away from conflict or move to calmer waters with you. I feel like you knew this already. You have this subconscious knowing that he loves you. That makes sense? You're so welcome. Thank you for asking me and let me read for you. I enjoy those. I enjoy helping people. Hey Fry, you never got a message from me. I know you're recent subscriber in the last year, but if you are subscribed in the last year or so and you have never gotten a message from me, then you qualify to ask me a question too. Okay, guys? So just because you're still a new subscriber, you have never had you never had a reading from me, then you're still considered a new subscriber when it comes to the reading, if that makes sense. So Way Up Dude too, Way Up Dude, you've donated before and you can ask me a question anytime you come in here as well. And Fry too. And I'd want to Wanda. I think that's my friend Wanda. I'm not sure. I haven't seen her in a while. She's a nomad. She's van lifer. I think that's what they call them. Nomads or van life. Let's see if that's her. Maybe it's not her. Okay, maybe it's not her. But if you are new here, Wanda, and if you've never got a message from me, you can ask me a question too. I really don't have anything at the moment, but I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. You're welcome. It can be any question, like, it could be about your community or like a certain person in your community. It could be about anybody. Like, it doesn't have to be about love. It doesn't have to be about when is a boyfriend coming, when's a girlfriend coming, when's a guy, whatever. No, it has to be about that. It can be about anything you have a question about, like literally. Literally. And you can always delete your questions if you don't want, like, to keep it on the chat. Hold on. Like, I'm not here to do readings to be nosy about people. Like, if people want to share something with me and, then they will do that without even getting a reading, you know what I mean? So I don't need to be nosy in people's life. If it's not to do with if it doesn't have anything to do with my personal life, then it's none of my business. Unless I'm helping you, then it's only my business for that moment that I'm helping you. Just long enough to give you the advice that I get. And I want to explain something. I wanted to actually, I'm going to maybe explain it more often, but this is the way I see, our creator, God, our creator, most high. This is how I see our connection with him. And for those of you that, that question, how to have that connection with God? Well, if you believe in God and you believe in Jesus, you believe in Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. If you believe in that, most people do. The way I see the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit is, and what I've read in the Bible too, is the way I see it is that the Father is God, and we don't know what he is. God had his Son, Jesus, and he gave the torch to him. And he gave the torch to him because Jesus got his Holy Spirit. He woke up in his Holy Spirit, He woke up from his death, right? So, and the Holy Spirit was within Jesus. So that is what we have. We have that connection to Jesus. Through Jesus, we have connection to God. So he's like our middleman, if you, really want to look at it like that. And our crown chakra is our connection to the Most High, like to how the line of communication goes down to us. And that's why we all have a spirit, a soul. That's what I believe. And that's how I make sense of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, because God made us in the image of Jesus. So we're supposed to live in the image of Jesus. We're supposed to do as he did. But we're not going to be sacrificed like he was. Even though we live, because he was sacrificed because people were so hateful towards his kindness. And so he sacrificed himself so we didn't have to be sacrificed. But we could still have our kindness in our soul. Hey, Martin, nice to see you. I really don't have anything. Oh, you already read that. But yeah, that's how I understand the Trinity. And everybody uses it. Like religious people use it. Even the Freemasons, everybody, the hierarchy, I can't even say that word. The hierarchy, they all use these. They all use those methods. So, yeah, I could have some good conversations with people that are actually really like, dissecting religion and spirituality and and discuss it and like help people understand it. Because that's what I watched, like this other channel um, that they do that. And it doesn't mean that they're all God believers or they're all Christians, whatever. They're all different types of people. They all like put their like how they see things. They all talk about how they see it, and you know, and yeah, you can learn a lot from these type of podcasts too. But our connection to the Creator is real. If we are, if we are a child of God, then yes, our connection to Him is always going to be real. Nobody can take that from us. That's one thing nobody can take from us. They can maybe like make us lose our mind. They make us like stop talking. People can do all kinds of shit to you magically or whatever with satanic shit. But if you protect it, you can protect yourself from all that, like people stopping you from talking or things happening randomly, like all of a sudden your vision just goes really bad, or like you want to do something and then something stops you, like, you know what I mean? That could be somebody sending you like negative energy and they don't want you to succeed, right? So you have to pray about that. And so then it goes back to the person that wanted you to feel that way. So it goes back to them. And so that they can have some of their own medicine, right? So, but the one thing they can never mess with is our spirit. So that's that. If you're a believer, they can never mess with your spirit. You have to be willing to give it away, or, for them to be able to do it. It has to be your will. Yeah. Anyways, should I go make that thing? Okay, so I'll show you guys the cheese. I know this is not the channel for it, but you know what I mean? I'm just waiting for people. Do you want a question today, Martin? This doesn't take long to make this, but so I made a little bit of homemade cheese, and so I'm gonna go and kind of fry it up a little bit. I made this one from a little bit of milk and yogurt. Yeah, feel free to post your question while I'm over here. I'm going to be right back. So. So yeah, I'm glad that the snow has almost fully melted now. The salt shaker is. Oh no, spilled salt. I wonder what that means when you drop the salt. That means somebody's over there posting a question. They want a reading. Okay, oh, get up. Oh, 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 oh. My doggy always wants to help me. She always be helpful. She be helpful. And, I wish I could move the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing, but can't really do that right now. So, you guys ready for the full moon? Come on, out of the way. Maybe. It depends on your culture. I've heard people say it's unlucky, but I have also seen people throw salt for luck. You know, it's like you read my mind because I literally thought, I wonder if it's bad luck. Did I say that out loud when I was over there? Did I say that out loud? No, I'm just reading the comments. I have to go back up and get over a little bit. I'm okay. I just wanted to come in and listen. Okay, cool. I just did a mini reading. Hello, how are you? Hey, Sam, nice to see you. Yes, you may ask a question. And Sam are my two female friends. Sam is my two female friends. Hold on one sec. I gotta check my thingy. All right, we back for some readings. Yeah, you said a lot. Oh, wow. Are my 2 female friends envious of me. All right, let's find out, Sam. They may be competitive. I just saw the 501. All right, let's find it out. Oh yeah, Sam, if you're new here, you have to subscribe first. Oh, you are obviously our subscriber, else you wouldn't be in the chat. All right, let's see. Is her 2 friends jealous of her? Are her 2 female friends jealous of her? I don't think they're jealous. They may just be like, no, they may be feeling like they may be going through some anxiety. Like they may be going through some, like, their own stuff. That's maybe why they're holding back. If your friends are holding back because you feel like that they're mad at you or jealous of you or whatever, they're not. Because that's a no card. And that's saying that your person is probably going through some of their own stuff right now. That's why they're holding back their energy and are closed off. They may be dealing with some family issues as well. All right. I feel like there will be like that will end for like, their worries and holding back will end. I feel they will figure things out. So no, and I just split it. No, your friends love you. That's the 9 of Cups. So the reason you may feel left out sometimes is because like I feel like this is time for you to just really like listen to your own spirit as well. Like you may feel left out sometimes by them, is what I'm seeing. But they're just going through their own stuff, okay? So they may be dealing with some family stuff. Okay? So you will see happiness. I just saw the Sun card. I hope that message helped you. Let me go grab my food. And that, I can say a little bit more about that because, like, I can understand that, but it does feel like that. Like, I feel like I've been ghosted by most of my friends. Like, I literally feel like I've been ghosted by most of my friends, like, since COVID and all that. Like, I literally feel like I've been ghosted by most of my friends. But I gotta look at it, like, sometimes when I'm in my feelings, I think like that. But then you got to put yourself in their shoes too. Like sometimes they maybe don't even want to talk to themselves, right? So maybe sometimes they don't even want to be around themselves. So maybe that's why they haven't messaged back in a year, or you know what I mean? You know, people process things differently. Everybody processes things differently. So I'm eating some fried cheese patties, homemade cheese. It's really good. It was weird. I had posted my relationship for the first time, and they were being weird towards me since then. Sometimes friends feel like, and I'm just talking like my own experiences too. Sometimes friends will kind of feel distant because now, like they may feel distant from you because now you have a boyfriend, right? So like everything that you used to talk to your friends about, you might talk to your boyfriend about that now, right? Like that's when some friends can sometimes that it's not really jealousy or anything, but they just kind of feel like they've been replaced, you know what I mean? I like the energy had a shift with us on the phone. Maybe if you want to order a private reading, you know, We can really dissect all of it, but yeah, we can talk about it here too. I think the energy shift. And yeah, we did have an energy shift again because we just had like a partial a lunar eclipse in Venus, which is Venus is about our emotional feelings. They blocked me in socials, but she said it was an accident. You know, I don't know your age or anything, but like, you know, sometimes you do that when you're like, maybe mad at for a second. Like I don't know, different people are different. I couldn't even tell you why somebody would do that. Like my own sister blocked me because someone said to her, "Oh, well, your sister asked me or sent me a friend request," which I didn't even know this person. So, and my sister, since I told her, I don't even know this person. I'm like social media kind of famous, right? Not on any other social media other than YouTube, but it was weird. Like, my sister believed her over me. And, like with AI, they can send friend requests. And the only reason, if I was to have sent a friend request, I said I did send a friend request somebody that may have been like a massage therapist, and I wanted to get a massage because my sister got one. Maybe it was them, but maybe they're not a real professional. Maybe that's why they thought I was just some random like person just collecting friends from my sister's friggin' friends group, like for real. Well, if your friend said there was an accident, just make sure that it doesn't happen again. If it happens again, then don't believe it next time. You know what I mean? And like we all know that when exes block us and stuff like that, they're doing stuff on social media they don't want you to see, right? So I've been blocked by an ex that was still keeping an eye on me for years and was blocked for a long time. And the same with my last one. Blocked me because they couldn't face up the truth, So it's just easier to block because they were a pathological liar. So run, hide, ghost, and block. That's what they do. The narcissists and the liars. And those are people usually that have some trauma that they need to heal. But I'm not going to give them pity because I know I've already been that person too, that I've had trauma. But I wouldn't do what they've done, Just because you have trauma, just because you're grieving, doesn't give you the right to be an asshole to someone. If that's the only way the only emotion you have, then maybe just stay away from people, period. until you don't feel like hating on everyone, right? Like that's how I feel about people that are, maybe going through grief or trauma or something, and they be hating on people. That ain't gonna get you any better places. That's gonna get you to worse places. Like you'd think like with like 1,000 subscribers on my channel, you'd think that I at least have like, 20 people floating in my chat every time, But people are weird these days. People are weird. And you know what? What I want to say about friends that are mad that you're in a relationship, That was my last relationship. His friend was mad that he was in a relationship with me and did everything that he could to break it up. So, and his ex did too. So, you know what I mean? And he let it happen. I was aware of it, and he let it happen. So, there's that, like, you know. I don't really like talking about stuff like myself, but like when it's like something that another person is going through and I like can say, you know, I've been through this, I'll share that. Yeah, I can't even, like, I used to think that, you know, if you had open communication with someone and you really good communication, they would never shut off from you. They would always tell you the truth. I was so wrong, you know, I was so wrong. And the things that I wanted to be wrong about, I was actually right about, and I hated that. You know, that's the thing that sucks, because I like to see the good in everyone. And it doesn't matter whether we see the worth in others. If they don't see it and we stick around them, we're gonna become as worthless about ourselves as they are about themselves. And that's what happens. Yeah. So if they're not willing to come and meet you halfway and they don't put no effort in, expect something when you don't put no effort, how do people, this is what kills me. People expect an outcome if they don't even put any effort into it. That's what kills me. I can't wrap my head around that one. They expect something to have something good to happen, but they didn't do not even do a response. It's not even that they didn't take action, they didn't even respond. Now that's now that's just sad on yourself. But man, if like money was no object, I wouldn't even be in this town. I would have already, like, nothing would have kept me here now. Like, you know, there's people that still think that I would take someone back that has treated me that way. Just taken back with no questions asked. That's so wrong. People are so wrong. And they think that I'm not moving away from here because I still, well, I may have still have some hope. But like I'm never gonna allow someone to treat me like that again. No matter where I live. And I don't need to leave just because I'm not with that person anymore. I don't need to, like, leave this town. I did that last time. I have the right to stay wherever I want, and I don't really want to stay here though. You know what I mean? Because I don't really feel like this town professionally supports me and all the good that I could do in this town. Like, they don't steer me, they don't guide me to the right place where I can, like, actually really function with my what I do. So, and it's a small town. I'm sure they know who I am, like, and what I'm all about. Like, I don't need to explain myself all the time. Yeah, stay strong. Yeah, like, and this is the only thing I want to do. It's like this is my, like, my soul's path, my soul's thing to do. I don't necessarily have to do the tarot, like, but my soul's path is to heal people. And the reason I know that is because I know my astrological chart. And I have Aries, which is about yourself. I have that in Chiron. And that means that I can help heal thyself. And it started with me because I started being aware of myself. I started to, like, literally study myself, my thoughts, my feelings. I started to do that because, like, you know, if you don't, then you're going to lose your worth if you don't study yourself. And you focus on other people all the time, you'll build them up and you will not build yourself up. This was good snack. Cheesy snack. So it is really hard to motivate myself. Like my son told me today, like, you know, you gotta motivate yourself. And I'm like, well, I know, but like, I'm here to motivate everyone else, but if I can't even motivate myself. I thought about that. And what usually motivates my intuition is if I go and like spend time in water. Like if my body is submerged in water, I literally feel like a lot of things coming to my to the surface in my intuition. So that's when I went and did that. I self-motivated myself. I went and had a nice salt bath. Sunil, welcome. I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you? Let me put the plate away. And if you want to ask a question, you can ask a question. You can post your question. Time to lay down. Yeah, I only had a couple puffs of my doobie. You know, I don't smoke that much of it anymore. But I do smoke cigarettes too, but I won't put them too. We all still have some kind of vices. I don't even have my vice is not alcohol or anything. Like my vice is coffee and cigarettes. Yes, you can ask a question. Can I ask a question about my future spouse? Like anything, love or like anything. Like what to look for what to keep your eye open for in your future spouse, of what they're gonna, how you're gonna know it's them. Instead of saying future, say your next spouse. Your next spouse. Word it that way, because if you word it that way, then you're not waiting for it all the time. Like it's not in the future, it's in present. It's in the present. It's being manifested as you speak. You know, somewhere in the world. All right. Let me just have a quick puff. All right, let's find out. What would you like to ask about them? Like, are you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually ready for a relationship? I feel like you have a lot of intuition. The High Priestess just came out. Are you a light worker, a healer, a reader? I'm feeling like someone's heading towards you. This could also bring you success as well, like a successful, somebody who has like a lot of followers. It could be a fire sign. This is a successful person that's coming in, because I saw the Six of Wands. Yes, you are ready. All right, let's see. Who's coming in for Sonia? Lena? Sonia. I can't say name. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna call you Sun. We're not gonna take that. We're gonna keep shuffling because it fell down. Well, it could be someone that works in the healing field that you may be attracting. Could be an Aquarius too. All right, let's see. Who's coming towards her? Him? Are you masculine, feminine, female, male, whatever? Like, what do you identify as? You? Hello, E. I'll just say your initials. E. Welcome here to my channel. If I try to say everybody's name, okay, you're female. That's what I felt. Okay, just making sure. All right. Her next love, because the masculine cards were coming out, so it was like males not coming in. All right. When's her next partner coming in? When's her next partner coming in? And how's she know we're gonna know it's them? How's your next partner coming? When's your next partner coming in? Queen of Swords. What's your sign? Are you an air sign? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer? Because the Queen of Swords just came out. I feel like you have you're very intelligent, and you have a deeper knowing about somebody. You are. No way. You're a gem. Okay, so Queen of Swords, I feel like you are the one that already knows who's like you intuitively know. Like your intuition is telling you something. You have a feeling about somebody wanting to rush in. This could be someone that is already you've already dealt with. Who's coming in for her? This person could be younger, or they could have air in their chart. Somebody that really hurt you. Somebody that really hurt you wants to make you happy. Okay? They could be a water sign or somebody that wants to be mature with their emotions. They are ready to be mature with their emotions. Okay? Because somebody that really hurt you. 10 of Swords. And I feel like you had that already knowing. You kind of had that feeling. Sun card. So somebody wants to make you happy. And the King of Cups. They want to talk to you. All right. They think you're very sweet. You're an Empress. You're very sweet. This person has really hurt you, and they fight with you a lot, and that's the truth. They may want to tell you the truth. All right. That's what I got for you. That was for Sun. That's interesting. I'm a female. Interested in male. Yeah. So that's what I see for you. I hope that resonated with you. And you're Gemini. I'm a Gemini, girl. High five. You can ask a question, E. Why are you crying? Don't cry. Send you love. Sending you hugs. Hello, welcome. Checking in love. All right, we'll give you a message too. Just so I'm going to have to do E first. Whenever any friends of mine in problems, they always come to me for solution. You're right about me, ma'am. You're welcome. And you know, Geminis are very intelligent and we are very quick-witted, so we can quickly think for something. Like we can quickly make a decision once we have all the details. That's the good thing about Geminis. When people are open and honest about their details, then we can really help them quickly. And the quicker they do that, the quicker we can help them. And the quicker we can all be happy, right? But some people are so damn slow, man. All right, let's see for Emerald. I almost want to say Emerald. Emerald. It looks like Emerald. Your name looks like the. You know, I may be a little bit dyslexic or something. You wanted to know what is to expect from the universe in the next couple of weeks. All right. What to expect from the universe in the next couple of weeks. Well, because we were just in Venus, you know, we just have a moon eclipse, a partial moon eclipse in Venus. Well, this time is really about really nurturing yourself, nurturing your emotions, and making sure you're grounded, you're stable. And when it comes to your emotions, you don't, overreact or with your emotions. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Kind of just ground yourself. That's what I see. Ground your emotions. And you will overcome these burdens, whatever the burdens that you're feeling, the responsibilities, the burdens, the spiritual burdens, whatever you're really worried about, you are going to be overcoming that. You will have success in that. All right. And I feel like, and there's gonna be like, after the burdens that we've all gone through, and everybody, like, you're saying universe, what the universe is bringing in. So it's kind of like almost like a collective message that you're asking. But I feel like there will be success after, all these responsibilities are dealt with, or these burdens, you've dealt with them, and you've really learned to ground those emotions that make you feel overwhelmed. And you will overcome it, and you will, it will be successful. And I feel like there will be love after this. There will be love after this spiritual transformation, and a new understanding about spirit. So this is about like learning about yourself, your soul searching. Okay. So that's what I see is going to be happening when people start realizing how they are connected to the Most High. Then they're going to start like really transforming and really going after what makes them really happy. Like then they're going to really know what may make them happy. Once you know what your purpose is, then you can follow that, right? That makes sense. And this is like being confident in your own spiritual convictions, like what you believe, and walk your spiritual path. And I feel like this is also with your family, like, or like soul family too. All right. Anything else that's coming in for the universe, from the universe, that is going to be beneficial for Esmeralda. Did I say the name right now? Is your name Esmeralda? Did I pronounce it right? All right. There may be somebody that wants to apologize or give you a gift. So maybe it's not an apology. Maybe I'm feeling more a gift. So somebody may want to give you a gift that will make you, that'll help you in your nurturing yourself. And this person may be working right now. They may be working very hard, and they will gain what they put in. Like it will come to fruition. All right. Let me read what you guys are saying. Whenever any friend. We are back. Sorry about that. I figured it out. We got back. And I didn't even realize that we weren't even live anymore. It was like saying internet problems, and then I went to see if we were live on the other side, and it was just going in circles too. Anyways, we're back, and I was asking Mitch if you want to post your question, and then I'm probably going to end it. But I was wanting to say thank you so much for all the new subscribers tonight. And so what I wanted to say is I'll let you guys know where we got at. We are at 1,179. So we're almost at 80 subscribers. I mean, 1,008, 1,180. So who wants to be number 80? And I will do a reading for Michelle, or the help. I hope I say your name right, or I'll just call you Mitch because I'm not good at pronouncing names with different spellings. And then I'm gonna get out of here after that. Hey, way up, dude. You're back. But yeah, this was fun. I want to come and do this more often, not just through the general, like, tapping into everybody's energy in like so many different directions. It's nice to just, do direct one person for a message for one person. I like doing that. Yeah. So I'll wait a few minutes. I'm not sure if Mitch is still here. And then I'll get out of here after that. Thank you so much for being here, guys. And I want to say that if you come back, maybe we'll do like, we'll do like toonie readings or something, $2 reading. I know Americans don't really know what a toonie is. And we have a toonie and we have a loonie here. A loonie is a $1. A toonie is like $2, but it'd be like 75 cents in America, I guess. I guess the American dollar is like gone up. So the Canadian dollar is not worth what American dollar is worth. But yeah, 9 people in here that came in. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I guess Mitch may miss me because they may have left when my thing was going in circles. So it is 3:00 and at 3:30, and I said I was going to be on here for an hour. So I've already been on for half an hour longer. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you always come back every day, see what I've uploaded or what I've. If you miss a live, you can rewatch. They're usually timestamped. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night and happy full moon. And I don't even know what the full moon is in right now, but it is all good things. All right. God bless. Have a good day. Bye. Hold on. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to set up the live stream for tomorrow. So then I'll do it tomorrow. So I'll do the same thing tomorrow as I did today. So anybody that missed me today can just come and see me tomorrow. And if you are new here and you've never got a reading from me, you can also get a free message. All right. Excuse me. All right. All right. God bless everyone. Thank you so much for being here. And hit that like button and share me out. Tell all your friends about me. I'm here for the highest good for everyone and help people to regain their energy and become friends or hang out with friends again, family, and have gatherings and live life again. All right. God bless everyone. See you all later.